Welcome to inspiration. Welcome to design creativity. Welcome to collage. Since its start in 2003, Collage Art and Interior Consultants has provided extraordinary designs for all manner of companies in Saudi Arabia and Bahrain. The exemplary service that the consultancy offers has sustained an unwavering track record.
The main objective and the vision of the company is to create livable, enjoyable and functional spaces for our commercial market clients and for our domestic market clients. The main strength of our company is the design, and the main strength of our design is being versatile.
Collage Art and Interior Consultants is unique in its field, a consequence of its strength in design. The company understands the need for flexibility that makes it attuned to the requirements of each client. Past projects prove the ever-progressive nature of collage and its accomplishments, which are encompassed in classical and contemporary designs.
Having worked in this region for almost 20 years, that really helps us to understand the cultural aspects and the cultural complications of the society, which eventually helps us to design better spaces for our clients. The flexibility and the versatility in our designs is achieved through our multinational, multicultural professionals that work with us.
This considered vision is translated by an enabled team of in-house architects who possess great heights of observation and technical knowledge, both of which are honed through continuous training in the latest industry methods, technologies, and best practices. Each project undertaken is customized to the client's needs in order to serve a functional, practical, and aesthetically pleasing end result. The key is not to follow a commercial path, but instead to offer an experience, allowing the client to form an identity that sets it apart from anyone else. In all cases, a delicate balance is achieved. The client's needs and wants are adhered to, whilst also a strong level of guidance and expertise is offered. Therefore, the consultancy works with a pragmatic approach and provides practical advice and solutions. Furthermore, a high level of innovation is reached. The materials used are exceptional, further separating the work of collage from any other similar company in the region. New materials that aren't normally available locally are sourced and incorporated into designs.
Looking at the limited resources that this market or this region, the Middle East region, has as far as materials are concerned, we have added certain quality architectural products in our range that we not only use for our designs, but also we supply it to the market as well to help other architects and interior designers to achieve similar kind of quality spaces.
This unrivaled level of quality stems from the heart of the consultancy, its founders, who firmly believe that architecture is a fusion of art and science, creating habitable spaces in a functional yet aesthetic way to fulfill the needs of their clients. Together, their creativity and attention to detail is the consultancy's greatest asset. Although founded and based in Bahrain, numerous projects of all varieties have also been completed in Saudi Arabia. The list is extensive and includes the likes of Ali Riza Showroom, the Khobar-based home of Mazda and Ford Mercury, for which Collage designed the interior and exterior. Additionally, various private offices have been designed, as well as Venture Bank in Riyadh.
They will try their best to give me so many options in line with my requirements, but at the end of the day ensured that the final outcome is much better.
A large-scale project completed for petroleum company Sibchem's headquarters in Al Khobar was one of the most challenging for the company. In addition to interior and architectural designs, a modern and sophisticated building management system was introduced as the first in the region.
We wanted people to look at this building and say, wow, Sibchem have created a real good advertisement for themselves. So it has an open core area The offices are all arranged in a sort of circular arrangement around an open area that goes all the way up to the roof. So there's a feeling of light. There's balconies arranged around this open light area. If people see that building, they say SIPCHEM is professional. They've created something that's nice to look at. It's environmentally pleasing. It's functional, as well as creating good harmony and good atmosphere for the people that work in the place.
SIPCHEM, one of Collage's most valuable and loyal clients, has also awarded the company the design and consultancy services of SIPCHEM Home Ownership Housing Project, consisting of more than 350 houses to be built in Jubail, Saudi Arabia. Other examples of Collage's flexible creations is the National Institute of Human Rights in SIF, is just one of the many governmental projects Collage was involved in. The company's specialization also extends to domestic and commercial landscaping projects. The notion of living is suffused with simplicity and openness to landscape, and with that particular erosion of divisions between indoor and outdoor space, as well as an emphasis on texture, colors, and solid natural materials. This fascinating combination of architecture and landscape is particularly depicted in the residential landscaping projects completed in both Rifaviews and Darat Al Bahrain.
It was a weekend home, so you wanted to go there to relax, to have a nice view of the sea, unobstructed view of the sea, and these were some of the requirements we had told him initially, and he worked along those lines, and end of the day the result is for you to see. It is very light, very soothing, very calm. It makes you sit outdoors rather than go back inside. Day and night, it's a gradual shift. I mean, the light work is pretty nice. When you think about it, even in the evenings, it's just as nice sitting out there with the view of the garden, with the view of the landscaping.
Well, being versatile is the thing that is our strength. Being versatile, I mean, in different languages of architecture. Over the history, if you go through, you'll see that civilizations are remembered by two things. Either by their language, which is carried forward, or by the architecture, which later civilizations can also witness. So we are very versatile in our designs. Consider it interior, consider it architecture, consider it landscape. And whenever we design, we have a historical context attached to it.